Hi and salam sejahtera to all of you. Today our group will be presenting the budget proposal by the Ministry of Education in Malaysia. Before that, I would like to introduce my group member first, which are ALSHAFIRA binti ALIDUN, MYRAIN IMENDY Nicholas, SYAZWANI binti ARMAN, and JOESSYEAR DOMINIC. So before we move to the first introductions of our program for the budget proposal, I would like to explain a little bit about the ministry that we agreed to choose, which is the Ministry of Education. The ministry was established in 1955 and its vision's mission is equality education. We can learn individuals as prosperous nations and upholding equality education system that develop individuals to their full potential and fulfills the aspirations of the nation. In line with the vision's missions at the end of 2020, the ministry succeeds to have 2,414 secondary school and 7,718 primary school throughout Malaysia. To ensure the government can give the best educations for the futures of children in Malaysia, the ministry managed to get the highest budget allocations for the years 2022, which amounted to 15.4 billion ringgit. That is all from me. Now we're moving on to the next part.
A very good day. My name is JOESSYEAR Dominic. So in this part, I will be talk about the first program. So the first proposed program is bus prihatin. This program is offered for the children from the remote or rural areas to get a school bus service. And this program will be under the Ministry of Education. Besides, this program will bring up several particular things that will give benefits not only for the students but also to the other parties. It is undeniable that in Sabah there are still rural areas that need transportation to go somewhere, such as going to school. This is said because students living in the rural area of Sabah have to face challenges by walking to school that is located almost 1 kilometer without a guardian and is so dangerous for them, especially for the girl students. Moreover, other challenge students will face when walking to school is when the weather is bad. For instance, when it rains heavily, it will make their shoes and uniform get dirty and wet. To prevent this program happening, we propose a program called bus prihatin for the students from rural areas. The place chosen for this program is in Nabawan, Sabah, which is for SK Pendiwan Nabawan and SMK Nabawan 2, Nabawan, Sabah. This place was selected because this place is listed as the rural place in Sabah. Next, this is the objective of this program. So the first objective is to ensure the safety for the student and to prevent accident from happening to the student. As we know, if a child walk in the absence of a caregiver accompanying an unwanted incident like kidnapping and an accident, it may happen without us knowing. Also, because some schools start the running season at 6:40 a.m., then they have to walk early to the school in the early morning when the surrounding area are still dark or gloomy. Second objective is to improve the living standard of the rural population by providing employment opportunities. This is said because with the existence of this program, the unemployment resident can take opportunity by becoming the school driver. In addition, the safety of the student is more assured if the bus driver is someone that they know and lives in the same area. And next is the expected outcome. So the bus prihatin program is the best solution to help the rural students come to school safety because the safety of the school student is more important and needs to be ensured so that parents of the student are not worried. Also, under the program, it will be offered a subsidy of around 40 to 60%. So the parent or guardian will only have to pay half of the cost, and as a result, it will reduce the use of the parental money. And turning to the aspect of the student, this program will ensure that students come to school on time and do not be left behind. For the budget, to implement this program, we have produced a budget preparation. For this bus prihatin program, the budget is divided into 5 items, namely the van rental, driver subsidy, driver's uniform, annual van service, and sticker. And the total amount for the program is 141,185 ringgit.
Greetings, my name is SYAZWANI binti ARMAN and I will talk about the overview of the second program, which called a Smart School Projector Program. The purpose of this program is to supply the schools with a projector so that they can utilize in the learning class instead of the whiteboard for an efficient and better learning experience, and it will be overseen by the Ministry of Education. This program will initially begin to implement in Peninsular Malaysia at SK Methodist ICS Lumut, Perak with 12 classes, and in Sabah at SK Pausrana with 6 classes. The projector will be made available to all classes at these chosen schools. The Smart School Projector program's goals are to cultivate an IT savvy and creative generation while balancing with students' academic ambitions. It is because during all topic lessons, students can be shown a variety of entertaining clips that are pertinent to their study. Second, it is to provide students with a high-quality classroom experience which inspire their curiosity about learning, while also producing a generation of creative thinkers. The children will be able to create their own slides for primary school presentation, especially during the subject of information and communication technology. Thirdly, via this program, the use of PowerPoint or other slides maker softwares will let teachers finish their syllabus on time and without rushing. Preparing learning slides ahead saves time and provides for more quality learning time. Next, this program aims to make studying easier and more comfortable for the students, especially those with vision issues such as glare, by eliminating ghost glare on white surfaces. As for the outcomes, the students have found it easier to focus in their classroom. Students will be able to focus in class since the use of interactive projector pique their interest to study when they can view the video together and answer the pop quiz on the teacher's provided slides. It is possible to develop and produce higher quality students as early as primary school students. In addition, this program can also produce a generation of intellectuals. Using an interactive projector, teachers can take photos of real objects with a document camera, iPad or other devices. Lessons on a frog cycle or digestive system could be taught in cooperative learning. For the budget, in order to implement this program for both schools, the item will be provided each of the class, which involve the use of 18 per units of projector's device, projector screen, projector security box, extension wire, and the total cost is 27,000 ringgit.
So in this part, it will be the summary budget proposal analysis. After identifying the program, we have produced a budget preparation. There are 2 program proposed, then there are also 2 for the draft budget has been prepared. Each program has a separate budget because the 2 programs are done in different place and time. For the first program, the bus pre-team program, the budget is divided into 5 parts, namely the van rental, driver subsidy, driver uniform, annual van service, and sticker. After allocating all the items, the total budget for this program is 141,185 ringgit. And next, for the second program, which is Smart School Projector program, is divided into 4 parts, namely projector device, projector screen, projector safety box, and connection wire box. The amount for the second program budget is 26,730 ringgit. Therefore, in order to get the budget approval achievable, we need to submit a budget proposal to the Procurement Division of the Ministry of Education. And for the 2022 budget, the Ministry of Education has received an allocation of 42.6 billion ringgit. The allocation provided is to aim to benefit 3 million eligible students, special incentive of teaching aids for teachers, and school maintenance and repair work. And finally, the program in this budget proposal have the objective of helping students to get a better quality of learning. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm ALSHAFIRA and I will be presenting to you about the monitoring and evaluation as well as the reporting the result, which is part of the OBB strategic cycle. First, in matters of monitoring and evaluating the program, aspects such as input, process, output, outcome, and impact of the program will be recorded to produce a successful assessment. For the first program, which is bus pre-team program, the inputs are non-monetary capital such as location, participation, material, as well as equipment. For the process, during the trial period, which will be done approximately 1 year, we'll take a few questionnaires and feedback from all the participants to see whether the program has successfully achieved the objective goals. As for the output, which is the student who has the opportunity to have a safe trip from their home to school and reduce the burden of the parent or guardian. Next is the outcome, which is benefits or effect of the program implementation. The selected school students no longer need to worry about walking to school that was located far from the school, as well as the safety while on the way to home or school will be secured. In the next program, the Smart School Projector program also will hold the monitoring and evaluation to assess the progress, which is also include input, process, output, outcome, and impact. In this program, the input included here was the location, equipment, material, and the participants. All of the input was related to the process of the program, from buying the material to using the material and equipment in class. For instance, the material and equipment were the projector themselves, and the user is the teacher and student within the implemented school. For the process, this will look at how well the Smart School Project, the program implementation can help the teaching and learning process, both by the student and teachers. For the output, by looking at the objective of the program, it aims to make the work of the teacher more easy, and by using the projector, it will attract the student to learn diligently due to the colorful and creative way of the student to present their teaching slide. Lastly is the outcome that will be achieved is that using the projector will be less time consuming than using a normal whiteboard that needs to use a whiteboard marker, pen, or chalk. From the outcome, its impact will greatly influence the student and teacher performance, and it can be seen in the result of the student examination. For the reporting of result, it will be done by the principal of the selected school according to the selected period. The first program, which is the BAS Prihatin program, the assessment of the program will conducted quarterly, as it will take around 10 to 11 months until the next school term in 1 year. This will include the percentage of the students that use the transportation service and feedback from the guardian, parents, and the student themselves. The second program, the Smart School Projector program, will be assessed twice a year, since the main examination will be done twice a year. This program will be assessed based on the teacher and student feedback and the examination result of the student. Both of these reports will include information about the executive summary, program introduction, evaluation and purpose, evaluation finding, OBB program monitoring, formative and summative assessment of the OBB program, program strength, area of improvement, conclusion, suggestion, and annex. After that, the report will be presented to the Ministry of Education, since this program was done under the Ministry of Education, as well as to show the achievement and result of the program itself. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, it's me again. So finally we are at the end of the video, which is the conclusion. So to conclude, our budget proposal was a proposal where everyone will get the benefit from the implementations of the program, such as for the BAS Prihatin program with a budget of 104,855 ringgit. The issue about the safety of students from rural area will be solved, and at the same time the welfare of the people also will be supported. As for the Smart School Projector, this program will be able to help solve the problem of teacher efficiency in imparting knowledge of students in the school, especially in primary school. So I believe that the implementations of the program will not be in vain. That's all from our group. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.
As stated in our presentation, these programs will be counted as a trial program implementation, since we need to analyze the outcome and result of the program. Only when the program has been implemented successfully in the trial location will we proceed to implement it in other specific schools that need the same program, because we want to see if the program is accepted by the local people or not, based on the feedback during the reporting session later on. At the same time, during the trial run, we will be collecting information about the budget that will be used by another school according to their data. As for the method to accomplish the objectives, the Smart School Projector program, we will make sure that the projector devices are in a good quality brand to ensure that there is no technical problems that occur during the class sessions. In addition, a particular guidance amongst the teachers may be offered to boost their knowledge in generating and engaging slides for learning classes, which in order to pique students' interest to become more focused at the classes, while also having an enjoyable learning experience.